This stop is Riverdale Avenue and West 231st Street. Next stop, West 231st Street and Corlier Avenue. This stop is West 231st Street and Corlier Avenue. Next stop, West 231st Street and Broadway. Transfer available to Bx1. This stop is West 231st Street and Broadway. Next stop, West 231st Street and Bailey Avenue. This stop is West 231st Street and Bailey Avenue. Next stop, Heath Avenue and Albany Crescent. This stop is Heath Avenue and Albany Crescent. Next stop, Heath Avenue and Summit Place. This stop is Heath Avenue and Summit Place. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Fort Independence Street. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Fort Independence Street. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Giles Place. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Giles Place. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Stevenson Place 1. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Stevenson Place 1. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Stevenson Place 2. Transfer available to Bx10. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Stevenson Place 2. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Dickinson Avenue. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Dickinson Avenue. Next stop, West Mosholu Parkway South and Paul Avenue. This stop is West Mosholu Parkway South and Paul Avenue. Next stop, West Mosholu Parkway South and Jerome Avenue. Transfer available to Bx99. This stop is West Mosholu Parkway South and Jerome Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Van Cortlandt Avenue East. This stop is Grand Concourse and Van Cortlandt Avenue East. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 204th Street. Transfer available to Bxm4. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 204th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Bedford Park Boulevard. This stop is Grand Concourse and Bedford Park Boulevard. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Minerva Place. This stop is Grand Concourse and Minerva Place. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 196th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 196th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Kingsbridge Road. Transfer available to Bx9. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Kingsbridge Road. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 192nd Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 192nd Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Fordham Road. Transfer available to Bx12. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Fordham Road. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 187th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 187th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Field Place. This stop is Grand Concourse and Field Place. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 182nd Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 182nd Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 181st Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 181st Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Burnside Avenue. Transfer available to Bx40. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Burnside Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 179th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 179th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 177th Street. Transfers available to Bx36 and Bx99. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 177th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and Morris Avenue. This stop is Grand Concourse and Morris Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 174th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 174th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Mount Eden Avenue. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Mount Eden Avenue. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 172nd Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 172nd Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 170th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 170th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East Clark Place. This stop is Grand Concourse and East Clark Place. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 167th Street. Transfer available to Bx35. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 167th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and McClellan Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and McClellan Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 165th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 165th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 163rd Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 163rd Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 161st Street. Transfer available to Bx6. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 161st Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 158th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 158th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 156th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 156th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 153rd Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 153rd Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 149th Street. Transfer available to Bx19. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 149th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 144th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 144th Street. Next stop, Grand Concourse and East 138th Street. This stop is Grand Concourse and East 138th Street. Next stop, 3rd Avenue and East 138th Street. Transfers available to Bx15 and Bx21. This stop is 3rd Avenue and East 138th Street. This is Bx1 to Mott 138th Street.